shine like Takashi. Call him Poppy, work the ASAP, keep me rocky. I'm from New York, so I'm cocky. Say he fucking with my posse. Caught me Chloe like Kardashian. Keep this pussy in Versace. Second pretty like Tanashi. Put it all up in his face. Could I catch a case? Pussy gang just got a body, but I never leave a trace. Face is pretty as the face. I get chips, I ask for lace. I just sit back and when he done, I be like, yo, how to tight, yo, how to tight. Hey yo, Draco got that kickback. When they kick back, you can't get your shit back. In fact, it's that bitch that I hate small talk. I don't fuck with your chat. AC just stop working, so they hit me. Told me bring my wrist back. I'm through rocking fashions that got all these bitches like, yo, what's that? I don't really want no friends, no.
All right. Today is Monday. Moon Day. Is it the 27th? What is the day? Let's see. 27th, Moon Day. So 8 plus 2, that would be 10. Plus the 7, that's 17. Plus the 2, that's 19. Plus the 1, that would be 20. And then plus the 8, that would be 28. So 2 plus 8 is 10. And that would be the sun. So when you break down what today is, you get the sun. And today is Moon Day. So the power of the sun, like yesterday, I pulled the strength card. So the sun is behind my actions, and that's the driving force. But my subconscious mind, that is the moon. And I have to really know how the subconscious mind works so I can reprogram it with exactly what I want from it. Okay, here we go. This reading, the question that I'm asking is, even though I know that I'm on this road, on this path, why do I still get sentimental and I still get lost in the past and I try to think about the way things could have been and the way things that I wanted? I wanted things to work out a different way. Why can't I just let it go? And I know I will eventually let it go. But why do I get sentimental and put so much energy into something, just a thought, that doesn't even matter? And what am I going to do about it, right? Because there are no problems, there is just solutions. No problems, just solutions. the death card. So my question was, why can't I just let it go? Why am I caught in the past? And the death card is showing that I'm being stripped away of everything. And this is inevitable. Death is something that must happen. And I have to just accept it. Me putting all my energy into the past and creating this whole illusion of how things could have been, it's a complete waste of fucking energy, and I need to put it to death and move on and recognize that there are certain cycles in life, and this is inevitable. This is the way things are. So as soon as I can accept that, then I can move on, and then I can start harnessing my energy instead of letting it seep out and wasting it. Wasting it on a thought form and focusing in on the past and on things that are completely out of my control. There's nothing that I can do. The past is the way that it is, and it can't be changed. And then when I'm in the present, at this moment right now, I realize that I'm not even here. I'm in a completely different world. I'm having a fantasy, and I'm in a different land. I'm in the past, and I'm in this place that doesn't even exist. And I have to recognize that the present is all that matters. This moment right now. So I have to put this imaginary land and the past that I'm creating in my mind that doesn't even exist, I have to put it to death. And this death card, this is Pisces. You see the fish. There's Scorpio at the bottom. And he has a crown on his head, meaning that he has mastered death. He no longer fears death. And you could say that death is the main fear that I may have, right? Do I fear death? I really don't want to say that I do, but I believe that I get reincarnated, but I need to know these things for certain. If I knew exactly what happens after death, then you could put the crown on my head, and then I will have more power. I need to know the way that things work. And that's just the way that I am. I need to experience it and feel it for myself, and then not just completely bullshit people. If I don't know a thing completely for certain, then it just stands as a theory. But I need to be able to prove all things and put to death anything that is a lie and any falsities that are going to lead me the wrong way. Because when you apply false knowledge, it backfires in your fucking face. It doesn't work. So I have to put to death this fantasy land that my mind keeps on traveling to, feeling that I got fucked, that shit could have been different. But I need to recognize that this moment right now is all that matters. And take it and then sculpt it and mold it into exactly what I want this moment to be. I need to be in the present tense and recognize that this land that I keep on going into in my imagination, in my fantasy land, in my mind, I keep on going to this place and thinking about the way things could have been. It doesn't exist. It needs to be put to death. Velour. And in order to do this, I have to have velour. Because I will be successful. I will put to death this fake, illusionary, imaginary Disneyland place that my mind travels into where everything works out and I'm not exposed to have any turmoil, no affliction, no opposition. everything just works out perfectly for me. But this is a fake land. That's why I put that to death. And in order to do that, I need Valor. I need to be unshakable, like this rod in the middle. This rod is lighting up and it's bright, and nothing is going to shake it. There's nothing that is going to take me off of my path. I'm firmly planted, and you can't take me off my path. You can't distract me. So this is what happens when your mind is focused on the destination and on you creating and manifesting what you truly desire and doing what you enjoy, what you like. Putting to death those things that you don't like doing. I'm not going to be an asshole, tell someone to do something that they don't want to do. That is a philosophy that needs to be put to death. And I need to be in the present tense. And then when I'm in the present tense, then I have Valor. So if I hit a certain level of success, in order to do that, I need to not be swayed off of my path. I can't be in a daze and just beating myself up about choices and things that I said, and I could have said things differently. This is a complete waste of energy. Why am I focusing on it? So I put to death this fantasy land, and I live in the now, in this moment right now, and I'm unshakable. I'm not going to let these other thoughts coming in infiltrate me and take me off of my path. I'm strictly focused on my business and manifesting my goals. And in order to do that, you need Valor. And then when you apply that Valor, we have the Six of Wands corresponding to Venus. Clean, 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 clean is a mantra for Venus. Venus is that sex goddess that is beautiful and comforting. Hey, AT Salt, how you doing, bro? So then once you have the Valor and you're in the now and you're not swayed and you don't let your mind drift and then focus on stupid shit that you're creating that I'm creating in my mind. Once I could just be in this moment, then I'll have victory. I'll have victory. And this is representing Jupiter. Hey, hi AT Salt. How you doing, bro? Jupiter and Leo. Pretty sure that that's Jupiter, right? Six of Wands, Valor, Jupiter corresponding to the 42 laws of Ma'at. I love the one that it says, I have not polluted the water. And then when I'm driving in my car, and then whenever I see anybody that's like spraying fertilizer on their grass, I just think about the 42 laws of Ma'at. And I'm like, shit, man. What's the world coming to, bro? What's going on in the world today? So, just to recap, my mind keeps on drifting into this fantasy land that doesn't even exist, where I'm beating myself up and getting sentimental and just creating this reality that doesn't even exist in my mind, the way that I feel things could have been. Things could have been like this if I just said things differently. But I need to recognize that I'm not even in the present moment. I'm just lost in the past, in this fucking land that I'm creating in my mind. And that has to be put to death because it's a completely fucking waste of energy. And then once I put that to death, then I have Velour. I'll be unshakable, staying in the now. And I'm firmly planted, and I'm not shaken by anything that comes in. All these different issues and just the human experience in general. Different problems and different things that I can put my energy into. But I'm not going to fall for it. I'm unshakable. I'm like this rod that just lighten up and I'm bright. And I'm focused on manifesting my desires and creating my will in this world and making the physical reality conform to my will. The definition of magic. And then once I keep on focusing on the destination and I'm unshakable, having Velour, then I'll have victory. I will be victorious, like the notorious B.I.G. Biggie Smalls. Yeah. Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls. I like that South Park where like Butters, he goes into the bathroom and then he says Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls into the into the mirror, and then Biggie Smalls, it's like Bloody Mary, and then Biggie Smalls is like, what the fuck? And, oh hell no! You summoned me? And Butters is like, oh shit! Biggie Smalls! That's great. I love South Park. I think that there's a new season coming. Alright. That's it. AT Salt. Thanks for tuning in. Chris GFL tuned in for a little while in support. The name of this message is the fucking Tarot reading. I'm Jory Richard. Thanks for watching. Peace.